Hey everyone, as you're putting your final touches on your ABE, I wanted to point out a few technical glitches that sometimes prevent students from getting the 100% paper they were hoping to get. So to begin, here in the header, this is grayed out because this is actually the header and this is where the body of the paper begins. Oftentimes students will put this information right here on this first line, and they'll put it obviously to the left, not centered, but they might run it right here. And the reason why they do that is they only want it to be on the first page and they can't figure out how to do that in the header. So I'm going to just show you how. If you double click, that takes you into the header and footer. And this is your contextual tools tab, header and footer tools. When you select this here, different first page, it allows you to put the first page in. And so you can type in this and make sure this is lowercase h, all uppercase. Then you hit a tab. And you put, this is a right tab here. So this text is aligned to the right. If I added anything, it keeps it always flush right. So that's why you want to put that tab in. ABE for the acronym for the paper, and then this is, see how that has a gray box around it? It's actually a field, and it is right here under page number. And I use page number, current position, plain number. And then we'll automatically put the page number in for you. So that's how you do the first page of the header for the first page. Make sure you check that box. And then you scroll down here and you'll see this one is different. I still have the ABE, and this is actually a little bit goofy. You can see this should be here. And these aren't necessary because I have it aligned to the right here. So that's what's going to keep it right on the margin line, which is what I want. Okay, well that was helpful to see. So that's what I'm talking about. If I didn't have my non-printing characters on, I wouldn't have seen that goofiness was going on there, but now it will look correct for the remainder of the paper. Let's go back up here to the top. Okay, so that has stayed. Double click in the body, gets you out of the header. You can also click right here, close header and footer. It also puts you back into the body. If you go view one page, here's all the text, and it's a little bit lower than center, which is about right. Take off the non-printing characters, and that's actually what it will look like when it's printed. So it looks good. Let's take a look at what those lines are. Okay, so I have here the autobiographical essay, which is the title of the essay. This would be your name, Awesome E-Student. My name, of course, and the semester, of course, it would say spring, no comma, spring 2012. All right. And then here's the beginning. You could have a title here that says autobiographical essay. I wouldn't mark off for that. I am looking for all your subheads to be italicized and all your paragraphs to be indented. And so this subhead here is the title of each one of the each one of the ABE journals is your subhead. And here you can see they actually have a space before their paragraph began because you've got your non-printing characters on. You can see that this arrow means it's a tab. There's a tab there. Each one of these spaces is, each one of these dots, excuse me, is a space. And so there's always double space after a period. I'm not super critical about that, to be honest with you, because I worked in publishing, and in publishing it was whatever the editor wanted it to be, and I don't really think it makes that much of a visual difference. And I don't think you'll flunk a paper for double spacing or single spacing after a period. But, it's always something good to clarify with your English teachers because they tend to be the most particular about that kind of thing. Okay, so you don't have any specific terms you have to bold in this class. That's in Education 204. So it's really pretty cut and dry. After that, I'm looking for a solid first sentence and supporting information afterwards. I always love to see examples out of classroom situations or how you think a class is going to be or react or do, or always keeping in mind when you're talking about your past how it relates to how you'll be a teacher in the future. All of those things. And of course you can use examples from your observations in 202 that if they correlate to what you're talking about. All right, so here is another subhead and your paper does not require sources or references at the end. So that's it. Roughly 5 to 7 pages, I think, was what we're looking for. This one's a little bit longer. I think that should be enough to help you write the perfect ABE. I'm looking forward to reading them. Talk to you soon.